Hi, we're going to look at polynomial long division with a remainder. And once again, before I do this, I want to look at the basics. So I have this problem rewritten 3 times, the same problem, 35 divided by 2. If you were to do it, plug it into the calculator, whatever you want to do, you end up with 17.5. But I don't care about the answer, I care about how we get there, because understanding this helps us understand this. So 2 goes into 3 one time. Multiply 2 and 1 gives us 2. Subtract 3 minus 2 gives us 1. Bring down. Okay, do it all again. 2 goes into 15 7 times. Multiply 7 and 2 gives us 14. Subtract. We're left with a remainder of 1. Now, what do we go from here? Well, if we ran out of numbers, we can add a decimal, add a 0, bring that down, and let's keep going. 2 goes into 10 5 times. Multiply, 5 and 2 gives us 10. Subtract, we're left with a 0. We get that answer of 17.5 that we originally said. Let's use that same process here. So first I'm looking at x and negative 3x squared. X times what gives me this as an answer? Well, I have 1x. I want to end with 2 x's. I need one more x. I have no numbers. I want to end with a negative 3 minus 3x. And I'm putting it just over my x's. I'm just trying to line all my terms up. Okay, let's distribute. Let's multiply. So I want to take this and go outwards twice. Negative 3x times x minus 3x squared. Remember, add those exponents. Negative 3x times negative 3, positive 9x. After we multiply, group, subtract. Negative minus minus. This turns to a plus. Negative plus 3x squared, those guys cancel. 5 minus 9, giving us negative 4x. Okay, now we need to bring down. And we've got 4. We have to do this whole process all over again. This time we're starting here. So x times what gives us negative 4x? We have an x. We would end with an x. That's fine. I have no number. I want to end with negative 4. I'm going to say negative 4. I want to take that negative 4 and I want to distribute it. So negative 4 times x, giving us negative 4x. Negative 4 times negative 3, positive 12. Group, subtract. Negative 4x plus 4x cancels out. 4 minus 12, we are left with negative 8. Now, here's where I run into a problem. I have a remainder. Over here, I had a remainder, but then I just added a point. I added a decimal, I added a 0, and I started this whole thing again. I cannot add a decimal, add a 0, and move on. It doesn't work like that dealing with polynomials. So let's go back and revisit what we have over here. So we know the answer is 17.5. Now, if I said that we can't add that 0, let's get rid of the decimal, let's get rid of that 0, and come back to the remainder of 1. My answer is 17.5. What I'm going to do is take this remainder, put it up top, and I'm going to divide it by what our original divisor was, 2. Now this says 17 and a half. Isn't that the same thing as saying 17.5? We created a fraction. We're going to do the same thing with a polynomial. We're going to say plus fraction. What is our remainder? Negative 8. What are we dividing by? X minus 3. That's what goes on the bottom. And we get this big, ugly answer for when we long divide. And that is polynomial long division with a remainder.